Water greens me, God tiger, please strengthen me. Meditation music greens me, God tiger, please strengthen me. Sisters with pool, sisters with pool, sisters with pool. Yay, sisters with pool. Let's go, sisters with pool. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up? What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sisters with Pool. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess.
I'm the Water Goddess.
Red Tiger Goddess.
And we back, we late, child, but we here. What up, y'all? How are y'all tonight? How are y'all doing? Hey, Miss Zena and YouTube. Listen, let me put the banners up real quick. Y'all know what the vibes is for tonight, child. Y'all know this 2 days a week how we do this thing. Okay. Hold on, let me put the one with the banner up. Okay, put the other one down so we can see. There we go. All right, y'all. So again, we sorry. We apologize. We're a little late, but that's okay. We are here. I hope you guys are doing good this evening. You know what it is. If you guys are coming in here, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button if you have not already. On Facebook, hit the like, hit the heart, leave a comment, do something, child. Okay. But you know what we're doing, live free readings tonight. If you would like to skip the line, please comment your name. Already, we do have some skip the lines because people be knowing what time we start. So I'm going to go ahead and write down the skip the lines real fast. How y'all feeling tonight? What y'all on tonight? What is the vibe?
I'm so fucking tired, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is happening. I'm so tired.
No, we were talking about that post moon, that post eclipse, so much energy that, like, you know, it brings out that sleepy, that resting, all that good stuff. Never late, always on time. All right, Cotton Candy, you already know. Grand night. So we got coming in on the skip the lines. We had Derek and Jessica. Peace to them as a couple. It's so dope that they come in and get their reading. Listen, y'all better get y'all woman and y'all man or whatever y'all got on here and y'all get those readings together, okay? So y'all can hold each other accountable.
Jasmine's on here.
Jasmine, hey, my babe, my sister.
Yeah.
Hey, sister.
Hey.
Today has been rough. Y'all, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. We're dealing with this energy. Right now. I told y'all releasing season. And then on top of it, we're dealing with some post energy. So sleepiness, tiredness, feeling like you're depressed, but you're not depressed. It's a lot of emotions coming up, okay? So realize what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit in it. Get yourself up. And if you feel like your body is saying you sleepy, it's okay to be sleepy. It's okay to take a day and say, I'm not doing really much of nothing today. I don't give a damn. It can wait till tomorrow.
Is anybody else looking like freezing? Like, does anybody else that looks like you keep freezing? What's my phone?
Your phone ain't freezing either on our end.
No.
Yeah, no, you look good on our end. Let me go ahead and go up real quick because I feel like we got Zena who would like to be added to the free list. Miss Dawana would like to be added to the free list as well. Hey, Miss Shay, how are you, beautiful? And we got, child, I'm about to tear your name up, child. We got, child.
Samoyika.
I don't want to do it because y'all know listen, Queen Tamo. That's what your name is going to be for right now. Because I don't want to tear you up. You're going to have to break it down and show me how to pronounce that thing. It's too beautiful for me to do that. All right?
It is pretty.
Ashe, thank you, beautiful. Virtual hug to you too with the beautiful name that Moon cannot pronounce, but go ahead and break that thing down so I know. I've had a hard couple days. Okay, exactly. Yep, exactly. So y'all, we gonna always get through this. Louise, our UK friend, how are you, beautiful? Make sure you hit that like button as you come in here. Light hugs and blessings to you as well. You know we appreciate you. Make sure you telling your UK friends about us, child. All right, so y'all, we gonna get the vibes going. Again, if you would like a free reading, comment your name. If the list gets too long for you to skip the line, Cash App Moon Butterfly 28 or let us know your payment method. So we gonna get this thing started, clear some energy out, and we're gonna get started. Let me see who we gonna do first. We're gonna do Jessica first because they said Jessica, so we're gonna do Jessica. She laughing. Girl, child. Dejanay or Shay is fine. Okay. I Cash Apped you ladies. Who said that? Hold on. Let me go back in here so I can see.
Kenzie said that.
Who said that?
Oh,
Kenzie
Shay said that. But
okay, hold
Kenzie
on, y'all.
said I Cash App you.
Got you. If y'all on Facebook,
There
there's something at the post. I don't know if you're on your phone or on a computer, but there's something at the beginning of the post that tells you if you would like us to see your name, just click on this link to give StreamYard permission. Oh, we got Kenzie, Miss Cleo. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get Miss Jessica together. Okay. With your trigger journal, child. All right, Miss Jessica, let's see what spirit has. I feel you, Miss Shateria, child. But you know what? The journals are always good because you releasing a lot of that stuff. That's why I always be telling people, do that 2-paper method that I, in my mind, I came up with it, but somebody might have had, I don't know, but this is what I said. and burn a lot of those negative things that you journal. Don't keep them in your journal. Look at them, reflect on them, have a solution, write another solution, but don't keep those things. Let them go. Okay.
I said it perfectly.
Say it again, then, child. Go ahead. Queen Tamo is fine. I like that though. I made up a whole. I don't know if they call you that, but I gave you a whole nickname. But go ahead, Red Tiger. How you say it since she knows so much?
I think I said Tamoyika.
Oh, Tamo.
But I'm not sure if that has the right, the right.
Yeah, she said you said it perfectly. It's beautiful though. Either way,
I gotta remember what I said.
That's why I try to call you out, child. Because I got a little jealous. You got me tearing names up, so you're gonna get it right on the first try. You felt that hate, huh? Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. Energy is clear. We're gonna get Jessica's energy in here. We thank Spirit, much love and appreciation. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Miss Jessica. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all for coming in here and joining us. Sophie, child, you putting all kinds of other stuff. I don't know what this means, honey. I don't. Louise, you need a goddess name too. Oh, yeah, you got one, child. You the UK goddess. Honey, you international. You international. Right away, they told me that you international with it. So you the UK goddess, honey. I love it. All right, Jessica, thank you. Hi, ladies. I want in. I told y'all to comment your names. Oh, Lovejoy, hey, how are you, beautiful? Lovejoy would like in. She said, "All right, y'all." Jessica, thank you, Spirit. Hold on, let me give myself some room to pull the card. Thank you, as we see. Appreciation. Oh, okay, Jess. Let's see what they talking about, child. Oh, okay. Jessica, for you, I got the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Earth. And so when I study the energy from this card, it talks about making sure that you plan carefully before taking action, excuse me. If, you got something going on right now, you moving and they're saying, don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna wait. Start planning now. This card is telling you. It's like they want to see how motivated you are. So Spirit is saying, don't be procrastinating and waiting to the last minute. You're being blessed with a lot of blessings in this season. So make sure you are showing your appreciation. Okay. This also says, pay attention to detail, making sure that you just not like signing stuff or you don't know what pay attention to things as you go along. When you're doing things with your business, pay attention to what certain things cost, how much you spending. Don't just skip over stuff. This also talks about the perfect timing is happening for you now, and you have the luck of a guardian angel. This is a male energy, and so Spirit is saying, like, look, a guardian angel is watching you through this new process. So just watch how things unfold for you. Happiness and things are happening. Do not get sidetracked. Do not allow yourself to fall back into old patterns and ways. Spirit says they're looking for change from you in this season. So get that change going. Ashe.
Ashe.
I'm saying I get the 10 of dragonflies for you, beautiful. The 10 of dragonflies. This card is talking about family, 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 family. Continuing peace, abundance, happiness, and just a lot of family around you, a lot of contentment with your relationships, with your family, with your significant other. Relationships that are very rewarding. It just continuously is talking about relationships that are good for you. So with the holidays coming in, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, a lot of people still end up getting together with their families around this time. This is confirmation that it's cool for you to go ahead and do that. Also, that you're creating your own new little thing, and that's really good. But don't forget about like the people that have already been there for you, because people get jealous. People get jealous and people get upset when we don't have the same type of attention and stuff going on with them. So even though you got your new relationship going on, don't forget about everybody else around you, and just, make time for everybody, kind of find your peace and just be happy in this time, in this moment. You're doing well. Your family is doing well. Your significant other is doing well. It's okay to just kind of like be in the moment and just enjoy the happiness around you. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So, obviously that's self-explanatory. The only thing Spirit is just making sure that you're aware of is just not to lose yourself and not to chase anything else in order to kind of get away from you. So make sure that you are still like, that you feel at home and at peace being with you, so that none of these other things, like when you start getting a bunch of money and when you're in a relationship, that you still, the focus is on you and working through things and making sure that, whether I have this, whether I have that, whether I don't, I'm still good because I enjoy being with me. I feel like, I'm at home, I'm at peace when I can turn it to myself. So still make sure that you are strengthening that relationship between you and your soul, but continue manifesting your wealth. It is coming. So, but stay focused on you. Ashe.
Ashe. All right. So let me update the list. Louise would like to be added to the free list. And then we got Jessica, who came back on the skip the line for an ancestor reading after Miss Kinsey, aka Miss Cleo. Yes, Louise, UK goddess child. You officially have been branded, okay? Sent for ancestor. Got you. Marcus, hey Marcus, peace to the king. Marcus said he would like to be added to the free list as well. If the free list starts getting long, y'all know any donation to skip the line or 1111 for an ancestor reading, okay? So let's hear the energy from Miss Jessica and get Mr. Derek in here. All right. And water guys, let me know if I'm moving fast on you, child.
You good? I got it written down, love.
All right. You on a JO. All right, y'all. What's up, y'all? Just tapping in here. Don't let me go back and watch the video, and it's more people on here than the likes and stuff, because y'all be making us look crazy sometimes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Just don't, be in here lingering, getting free readings, and you not showing the love. We're not doing that. This is spreading the love this season, right? All right, y'all. So let's see. We clearing energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have Derek's energy in here. So we're going to ask Spirit to come through and deliver and see what they got for him. How many are on the free list? Somebody wants to know, Miss Water.
Hold on a second. So, y'all, our free list is subject to change because even though there may not be a lot of people on the free list or whatever, the more people we get on the skip the line, the less we do the free list. And so therefore the free list continues to grow. So remember to skip the line if you want to get a reading quickly. Otherwise, right now we have Derek, Kenzie, and Jessica on our paid list. After them, if we have no more donations, we have Zena, Dewana, Shatiria, Lovejoy, Luis, and Marcus on our free list.
Right.
And you can skip the line at any time, y'all. And normally that's what happens. So, you know, any donation gets you on that paid list, which is shorter, but secures your spot. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Derek, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit Hashem. For Derek, for you, sir, I got the King of Fire, the King of Fire. And so when I study the energy and I'm getting chills as I say it, Spirit, this is talking about you stepping into a leadership role, like you stepping up into the spotlight. They say you've been kind of hiding in the shadows with like you smarter than what you put on. Like you got more than what you put on, but you kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and you kind of just do bullshit. And Spirit says, stop it. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Now, what Spirit is saying that you're going to see a lot of tests coming up. They're going to make sure you choose the right opportunity. They want you to keep your eyes focused on things because Spirit says, no matter how much you keep depending on other people to give you money and these jobs, Spirit is saying you got it within you and you don't realize it. So they're saying, look, keep your eyes focused. Don't allow distractions to make you change your mind and be stuck in some shit you're not going to be happy about, okay? So again, communicate your vision to them. Spirit is like, well, what do you want? Like you don't really, you're not clear. It's almost like they're saying like, you're in your head, you think you know what you're doing, but you really don't. Like you all over the place. I don't know what they say, but it's almost like I'm going to do this. No, stop for a moment, clear your head and say, okay, I'm going to go this route because I know it's right for me. All right. Ashe.
Ashe. I get the Queen of Dragonflies for you, King, the Queen of Dragonflies. This is talking about sometimes when we don't know like what to do, Spirit will send us someone. This is saying Spirit has sent you someone, sent you a queen pretty much. And she's generous. She's going to be kind of popular. She is very sensitive. And she's also empathic and doesn't know her own worth yet and doesn't know all of her gifts yet. However, this woman right here is going to help you so much in life if you just give her the chance to kind of like get in there and really kind of get into your business. A lot of times we don't want people to get into our business. We don't want them to. We will fight tooth and nail to keep our shit private, keep our relationship separate from the rest of whatever we got going on. This time Spirit is kind of telling you like you don't have to do that with this one. It's not like the rest. So with that being said, just know when you have a blessing versus when it's an old pattern coming up. There's different signs, there's different things that you're gonna see. So instead of looking for the red flags, wait till they actually appear before you think you've seen one. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, King, I have communication is key. So, and this shows up for me from Spirit in a couple different ways. One, kind of communicating with yourself and making sure that you know, you're really letting yourself know what kind of stuff that you want, what you want to show up, what you want your life to look like. The other thing is Spirit is giving me that you do tend to keep a lot of stuff to yourself, and but that includes your gifts, unless it's like people that you're close to that are right around you. Spirit wants to encourage you this season to start to open up, start to bloom a little bit more, start to you didn't come here, remember, well, you may not remember, but you're going to remember. You didn't come here just to kind of meet a few people and share your gift with them and that be it. You came here to extend that to the world. And it's time for you to at least start thinking about that and start, expanding your mind and picturing yourself in a different light. Like okay, if I really open up and start sharing some of my gifts with people, like what does that look like? What would that look like? But King, the world needs it, and it's time for you to start doing it. At least wrapping your mind around the possibility. Yes, there is some vulnerability with that, just like there are with the people that are right around you. But bottom line is, you came here for a purpose beyond what you're doing, and it's time to start really taking those steps. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, let's get them steps done. All right, let me go ahead. I hear some cash apps coming through on the Skip the Line. And just to explain, y'all, Skip the Line came from y'all because some people don't have all night to wait. So we say it's free readings, and that's the truth. So if you do not want to wait, okay? All right. Oh, don't be mad at us, y'all. All right, so let's update the list. We got Miss Ayana Slaughter. Ayana, I believe you want an ancestor reading, beautiful. Let me know if you want an ancestor or a general reading. And then we got Miss Paris. Hey, Paris. We got Miss Paris Elliott for an ancestor reading, y'all. So that is the updated list. So we're going to clear energy, and then we're going to go ahead and get Miss Kenzie's general reading in here.
Exciting.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get into it. It's Thursday. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. If you got some intentions, you're trying to manifest something, you looking for peace, burn yourself a bay leaf, y'all. Right. I'm not going to show them the labeling because they're not paying us. Okay, so we're going to just but burn a bay leaf. Burn a bay leaf, y'all. All right, so we're going to clear energy out. You see Miss Queen Tamo, Water Goddess, when she said, am I on the free list?
Yes, you are.
All right, Miss Tamo, beautiful. We didn't forget you. We got y'all. All right. So we clearing energy out for Miss Kenzie. Thank you, spirits, for the wonderful vibes and the good people who be supporting us each and every week. Y'all be telling a friend to tell a friend, okay? So we can help get the healing to the world. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. I'm getting chills.
Whew. All right.
She said, yay, thank you. You're welcome, beautiful. All right, the queen, she spoke. She said, thank you. So we appreciate you. Much appreciation and love right back, y'all. All right. Ashe. Thank you, spirit. Kenzie. What do we have for Miss Kenzie this week? Thank you. Ashe.
Y'all remember, it's any donation to skip the line. So I mean, even if you're having a tough week, you send us $2-3, you skip the line. So if you want to secure your place, that's the fastest way to do it.
Oh, all right, Miss Kenzie, where you at, beautiful? Where you at, child? For you, I got the Four of Water. The Four of Water. This card has been coming up for so many people each and every week, but this is talking about failing to recognize magical opportunities in your life, missing the point, the distraction. Spirit keeps saying, child, like, listen, when you keep doing certain things over and over again and it's not changing, you got to tell yourself, it's time that for me to change up something in my life. This is talking about not realizing your power for you. Spirit is saying, like, you have it in front of you, but yet something comes up and then it throws you off, and then you off in this space and you beating yourself up. Stop it. This card has a guardian angel behind it also. Like, you have a lot of things, that you're trying to figure out and face, but Spirit is saying, look, when you trust and you believe and you let some of those background noise, the distractions behind you go, things are going to step up for you for real. But they're telling you, like, you got to stop beating yourself up about certain things or being in your head or whatever this energy is. Stop it. It also says you lost in your own world, child. It says wake up. Wake up. Know that listen, yeah, you've been hit with some things. Yeah, you may not be where you want to be, but there's a lot of great things coming for you. Spirit is saying, breathe in this season, step back for a moment and realize that you have power, but just you got to know how to use it. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. All right, girl. I get the Knight of Beetles for you. The Knight of Beetles. First of all, this is talking about a love energy, either a love energy that you already have or a love energy that's coming for you. This card is talking about a younger gentleman who is going to be very loyal to you. Very, very, very loyal. However, he's going to be really slow to show his feelings. And he needs to make decisions by himself. You cannot sway this dude. He's probably like, he's a hard-headed sign, whatever he is, but you're not gonna be able to sway him. You're not gonna be able to get him just to do what you want him to do because you want him to do it. He's not gonna budge for you like that. He has to make his decisions with his heart at his own speed, at his own pace. So if you really like him or you really love him or whatever you guys got going on, whether this be a new love energy or a current one, a rebirth, you have to be open to receiving love the way he gives it, because he's only gonna give it to you a certain way. And that's just how he loves. But also on another note, you about to be coming into some money, Shug. It's not gonna be a windfall like a big ass lump sum of money. You're gonna get this money gradually because Spirit is trying to tell you you have to be patient. So it may come in little by little. It may be a smaller raise and you thought you was gonna get a big one, and maybe you're gonna get some money back on some car insurance or something like that. And you thought it was going to be more, but it ended up being less. Whatever it is, make sure you show gratitude to the universe, because they are testing you in this time just to see if you're going to slip back into your old ways and old habits. So be cautious of that. But it does say that money is coming for you, and that you're going to continue to make progress. But, sweetheart, you have to be patient. Ashe.
Sis, check your Cash App. Send me that Cash App back for me. I got you, Cotton Candy. I got your PayPal. I just transferred it over, so sis gonna send it back over here to me, so we can do it. Yes, this is Kenzie still.
Check my Cash App.
Yeah, I just sent you a Cash App. Just send it back because I had to send it through PayPal and I can't Cash App it to myself. So,
you sent it to the other phone. Hold on.
Water Goddess.
Go.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Red.
All right. For you, Kenzie, I have 41, self-discipline. And besides all the other things that you know, this is also talking about you just being dedicated to yourself to keep your mindset where it needs to be. Also, you remembering that, like, yes, you are immortal, but like, you have a lot of divinity within you. And this is not really about, you have a journey, but there's a lot of things that you can make happen. There's a lot of things that you can manifest. So it's more so like they really are giving me that they want you to stay in an arena, keep yourself like just motivated to kind of like stay where you need to be, mindset wise. Like, don't allow things that are just looking crazy to kind of take you out of your box. Because if you remember who you are, like, again, you're somebody that has divinity within you. So there's no need to really focus on things that happen like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So put some things into place to deal with these things ahead of time, because you know what kind of triggers you have, you know what things are going to make you upset. So you want to just, okay, so if this happens, or not even specifically if this happens, just more so, if I find myself in this space or I feel it coming, let me already have some things that I can be doing. And you're doing a good job with that, but just make sure to know, like, I don't know, they want you to just really solidify that relationship with your soul, to remember, like, I don't really, yes, my human experience is important, but it's not really like most of what I am. This is a small part of what's going on. And when I allow myself to get wrapped up in what is going on, then it becomes this huge part. And I forget how divine I am. Like, we have to work on expressing that divinity, and you have to work on, just making sure that you can kind of stay isolated and stay positive in it. Ashe.
All right. So let's go ahead and let me update real quick, sis. Did you get it?
I sent it back.
Okay, cool. All right, so Miss Lovejoy, I think you were saying you wanted an ancestor. Ancestors are 1111. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being a supporter and showing us love. All right, so after Paris, we got Miss Lovejoy. She has a general right now, but if you want an ancestor reading, who said yes? Who said? Child, these comments, y'all. I can't know who's on
I
Facebook.
said yes to Ayana because she said, "Are we still on Kenzie?"
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So we got Jessica Ancestor, Miss Ayana. She said Ancestor. I believe she said Ancestor. Yeah. Paris for Ancestor. And we got Miss Lovejoy for General right now, unless she changes her mind. Okay. All right, y'all.
She said she wanted an ancestor.
Yeah, I was telling her the Ancestor, how much the Ancestor readings were. Those are flat price because they require more energy. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to keep this thing moving and grooving, and we're going to clear energy from Miss Jessica and the Ancestor reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all. I'm going to mute for 1 second so I can connect real quick.
Kenzie said, Ashe, this reading definitely resonated. Thank you guys. I'm going to take in everything you've told me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Lovejoy said her payment didn't go through, so she'll just do the general. Thanks.
All right, we got you, beautiful. Oh, I got chills all over the place, child. Oh. Oh, this is surprising. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. I was trying to see who they brought forward to get clarification on this one because I'll be trying to, we in this quick space. And so with ancestor reading, sometimes is in this space, it's like, okay, to determine who you are. But some people be making themselves known very clearly. So this is interesting to me. Let me go to the card real quick that they want me to be drawn to for you, Miss Jessica. Okay. So this is an ancestor reading. So I asked and I kind of closed my eyes and meditated, and they brought forth a male energy to me, and I had to study this male energy to understand. But when they brought him to me, this was a younger male energy who passed away, younger age. And so when I asked him who he was, and like looking at him, he says Dennis. He says Dennis, clear as day. I ain't gonna lie, child. He says Dennis, and what's so funny because in spirit he talks about him. Even though he went through things mentally, he says that I knew almost like he's saying I knew who I was, but I couldn't say it or express it all the way. He says, now I know who I am. And he says, you got to know who you are too. He says, remember us as kids, he says, he loves you for never judging him. You never judged him or made him feel different. And he wants you to realize that you kind of too hard on yourself about a lot. Stop worrying about what others think about you. Stop worrying about what others think. He said, I didn't care. He ain't had no choice, but he didn't care. And he wants you to know that. He says, almost like he's saying something about his mom sheltering him from certain things, but this man was aware, even though he might have had challenges. He's making it clear to me he was aware of certain things and he's watching over you, and he wants you to know that you are going to grow into this different person if you allow yourself. He says, stop being in here, stop worrying about stuff. He says that's no longer your worry. Okay. And he draws me to the card, the world card. Okay. And so when I see what he's trying to say, this is talking about being proud of yourself. I don't care if people say, oh, well, you got it this way, or this is how you got it. That's not their business. Your business is how you manifest it, is the way spirit is wanting you to manifest it. It's nobody's business to judge you. This is what he wants you to know. You are in a place of growing within yourself and your life, and you don't care. It's not your worry about nobody else. So stop worrying about other people. Thank you, Spirit. He says he loves you. He's giving lots of love to you. He says he's okay. He says his mom is with him. His mom is with him. She wanted to talk, but he said it was his turn. Ashe.
Ashe.
I say, so the energy I get for you, I was confused on too, and maybe that's just his energy is confusing. So I went ahead and drew a card first, and I get the page of dragonflies, which again is a young male energy. So I'm gonna just go with this is the same person from who Moon got. But correct me at any time if you feel like I may be wrong.
My light just went off and on just to say that. So he's saying, yeah, you're right. Okay, cool.
I get that he really wants happiness for you. And not only that, but the reason that he still appears in like a child look, not only that is because he wants you to remember like your childhood. Remember when you were carefree. Remember when you didn't have a lot of worries. Remember when it was just okay to be with your family, be with your cousins, be with your siblings, and just have fun. Like it was cool. Y'all got together. Y'all had so much fun. He's in a space of remembrance, and he wants you to go there as well. In your last reading we just pulled for you, the card I have for you was family. This is the same type energy. Like, don't forget, you got so much family that loves you where you are, no matter what kind of bad shit may have happened to you in your childhood, no matter, what kind of bad shit other generations may not have been able to fix for you or help you with. He wants you to remember what you got with you on a regular basis, not only in your ancestors, not only with the people who have passed away who love you, but there's a circle of people around you that are still here for you and that they love you so much. And it's very important that you remember that, because not a lot of people have that. Like, not a lot of people can go through a lot of challenges and this and that and then still come together with their blood family. Like, a lot of people cannot do that. So it is a blessing.
Mhm.
And like, he's just remembering like like, I don't know, like water or something with water. I don't know if y'all like went swimming a lot or were around a creek or something. I don't know, but he's like remembering the water, remembering kids laughing. There's a lot of laughing, there's a lot of smiling. And he really just looks like I want to go back to like the 70s, 80s, and I'm just happy. Like, I'm just happy. So if we go to the card, let's see. It's talking about a very sociable person who is high in spirit, who just feels young, and genuinely the message is to have fun. It's bringing good news. There's good news being brought about children. There's a message about children. I don't know if this is children to come or children that you already have, but it's talking about children and happiness and new children. So I don't know if your boyfriend has kids or bringing them into your family, or if this is about him getting to know your kids, or if it's a new child altogether. I don't know, but there's something about new kids, new babies being around, family, and just really having a lot of fun. He also wants you to know that you are very much protected. And so if you're ever feeling like, I don't know what to do or I'm scared, he's like, you don't have to feel that way. First, they brought you the love energy. They brought you for a reason. He said they brought it for you. And when he says they, he looks back. So I know he's talking about your ancestors, and I gotta chill. So you're very much protected, and you don't have to feel like alone and scared anymore. It's okay to let your walls down, let your guard down, and really, like I said before, live in this moment, enjoy this moment, be happy, sis. You deserve this shit. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. At first, I had a male energy, and then I feel like Aunt Toonie pushed him on out the way.
that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, said be creative, look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Also acknowledging this a spiritual partnership. So, so first off, she loves you. Um, she's saying she wants to make sure that you're still kind of staying in like the church or keeping close to God or reading your Bible, all that kind of stuff. She wants you to be very consistent with whatever that is that your source is, and your soul, just making sure that you, I guess, as she showed you, carry that kind of stuff with you, and you're continuing that thing. Um, she also wants you to make sure that you're speaking your truth. So like, you're not trying to people please with anybody. That if uh if somebody says, well, I like my eggs scrambled or whatever, and that ain't your way that you really like it, don't be just saying, well, yeah, okay, I'll have that too. Make sure that you're doing, what you're supposed to be doing for you, because again, you want this to be a different thing that you're attracting. So, you want to make sure that you're being authentic to yourself. It's time. It's time to really be who you are, because you need to love yourself all the way, like as you are, without trying to fit in anybody else's world or puzzle or whatever. Like you're just doing what it is that is you. So that, and she's saying like it feels that much sweeter when somebody loves you and you know that you've been your authentic self. So besides the love that you're supposed to have for yourself, besides that feeling a home when you can like be like, you know what, I'm being who I am. Um, it's even that much better when you're not, you didn't change a bunch of things about yourself or pretend this or hide this or that, and you just came with it, and that person just totally accepted you and loved you for all that you are. And that's what she's pushing that a lot. She's saying because trying to get to this destiny, like as far as wanting this point and these dreams and these, people want to get married and people want to do this and they want to do that. But sometimes the whole journey is not even real. It's not even authentic. You're not even being, whatever with this person or these people or at work or whatever it is, so that you're not, it's like the whole thing people are building is like this farce, this thing that ain't real. But she just wants you to always know, she loves you, God loves you. She wants to make sure you love you, so that whatever you build with anybody, that is built on, like, you don't have to, they know it. They know it. They know it, and they accept it, and that is what it is. And so it just makes that little icing that you get here and there later, it just makes it that much sweeter. You understand? So, um, but as always, she's proud of you. She loves you. Um, she wants to make sure that you stick to what you want to do and have that confidence and belief in yourself. But yeah, Ashe.
Ashe. All right. So we give a lot of appreciation and love to the ancestors. So let's keep this thing moving. We have Miss Slaughter next, Miss Ayana Slaughter next. So let's clear some energy out.
Peace to the God, Frankie.
Okay, peace to the God. Thank you for joining, as you always do, giving us a lot of love and enlightenment, giving people, look, he be in the comment section, child, giving people some like word, child. So peace, Frankie, Ashe, you are very welcome. Much appreciation to you.
Gratitude, Jess.
All right, Ashe.
Ayana said, I'm here, ladies. All right, beautiful.
All right, so let's get into it. Miss Ayana for our ancestor reading, child. Okay, give me 1 second to connect. All right, y'all. So we connecting real quick for Miss Ayana. Spirit already brought forth the ancestors. So I'm going to the card they would like to draw me to. Oh, all kinds of chills is happening in here tonight, y'all. Ooh, child. Oh, okay. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So this is an ancestor reading for Miss Ayana. So I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have, and they call upon a female energy all the way, all the way, all the way. And so as she comes forward, she says, I'm here. I'm going to always be here for her. This is giving me energy of a grandmotherly figure. Like, and when she comes to me, she says, she could be a great grandmother, child. You got to help me tap in and understand. But she says, you are close. This woman, even if she's an auntie, child, I don't know, but she's a very protective energy over you. She says, as I was meditating, I heard her say clearly, I'm here. I'm going to always be here for her. So what she kind of talks about to me for you, she says, everything in your life don't have to be a challenge. She says, everything does not have to be a challenge. She keeps talking about, it's almost like you needing to separate yourself or step away from something. She keeps showing me something like moving apart. Like she keeps saying, if something is leaving you, let it go. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care what it is. She says, let it go. She says, you often doubt yourself a lot about a lot of stuff, but there's no reason. And when she talks about herself a little bit, she just talks about, she says, and that's why I feel like this is more giving me like a grandmother matriarch. And I keep seeing like all kinds of orbs. This is crazy. But she keeps like showing me herself. And she says, there's things in the family that need to, that need to change. She said, they need to change. She said, I'm sick of it, honestly. She said, I'm sick of it. She says, you can be different. Okay. So let me go ahead and keep her moving because, child, she wants to get into it. Okay. She wants to get into it. She's drawing me for you the 9 of wind, the 9 of wind. Again, same kind of matriarch grandmother energy that I talked about. Okay. So that's confirmation. She says that she keeps talking about self-employment or you needing to like really focus on something that's for you. Like this is like you focusing on like business. She says hard work gonna get you there. She says you ain't gotta be like everybody else. You're gonna be different. You ain't gotta be like them. You're gonna be different. She's telling me that you're gonna be gifted like certain things that's gonna help motivate you to do with this business. I don't know if it's like you started or you already doing it and it's more clients or more people, whatever this is. She says that is going to be your sign to show you like, don't you give up. It don't matter how it look. Don't you give up. Okay. This talks about self-employment all the way. She's not lying. It says solitude, spend time by yourself sometimes, she says, and be in your own thoughts because, listen, she said the family, it's things in the family that need to change. I don't know. But anyway, I love you, grandma, because you want to go. She going in. But this is grandma energy, okay? So anyway, she loves you. She's sending lots of gratitude, good vibes, and wants you to be okay. Wants you to know that you are okay. Ashe. Grandma, child.
Ashe. Grandma is definitely up in here. Same energy, just like really loving. She a little on the spicy side of things. She's saying that it's more, I don't know how old you are, but it's like time for you to leave the nest, or it's time for a child to leave the nest. So I don't know if that's referring to you or another child, but I feel like it's more referring to you. There's a lot of codependency happening, and this doesn't necessarily have to be like a financial codependency. This could be a mental codependency of people maybe using you or holding on to you for their own personal benefit or vice versa. She's definitely always with you. Definitely loves you and she sees you. She's proud of your progress, but she's worried about like the pause. There's like a pause in it. There's a pause in the things that you're doing. If you are gonna be self-employed, like Moon was talking about, then like, why are you not promoting yourself, sis? Like, why there's no promotion? You're not really like telling people what it is that you're doing. You kind of just sitting in the space of, oh, it'll happen when it happens. But there's no work without faith, and there's no faith without work. So sometimes people be like, oh, well, I prayed about it, and so that is what it is. Okay, you prayed about it, but also, like, what are you going to do about it? You can't get a job if you don't fill out the application. You can't run a marathon if you don't get out and go outside. So there are things that you have to do if you want to accomplish the goals. You can't just be like, well, I gave it all to spirit. I gave it to my grandma. I gave it to God. I gave it to Buddha. I gave it to Allah, whoever you gave it to. Great. Fantastic. But you also have work that you got to do. You got to get up and do some work. So whatever you got going on, definitely your creative vibe is amazing and you got something there, but you have to do some work, sis. And until you do some work, you're going to be standing still. Your card is the Fool. Again, standing still for no reason, acting foolish, acting like you don't know what to do, operating in the mindset of a child, but you are not a baby anymore. All right. And this is also going on with what Moon just said. It's talking about moving on, starting over, renewing your energy. Travel light when you leave, because the heavy baggage that you're leaving behind, emotional or otherwise, you don't need it anymore, sis. You don't need it anymore. It no longer serves you. And whether this be family or this be a relationship or whatever it is, these people, there's people there that don't serve you anymore. You have an opportunity that could lead to something so much bigger, but you sitting here standing in your own way. Drop them fucking people the fuck off and continue to move on with your life, okay? Ashe.
Ashe. Don't doubt yourself. Audra said, please add her to the free list, please. Ashe.
I did.
Make sure y'all who are coming in here real quick, make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button. Red Tiger, go ahead, do that thing, child.
All right, for you, Queen, I have a female energy. And Scott, we understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. And she sees you, and she sees when you feeling lonely. But she want to remind you it's lonely at the top sometimes. And but they're always there for you. And she's really pushing the idea, as they were saying, is that basically there's something that you're outgrowing, that's not serving you anymore. But it's like you kind of ride on your little bike with the training wheels, and as long as you see them training wheels, you're good. But take them off and you don't even know you're doing it. You can do it without them. You don't need those. And it's a scary thing, but you weren't put here to be a follower. You're put here to be a trailblazer, and that is what you are. You're very intense with what you do, and that intensity is going to take you far, because it also has to do with your passion. She wants you to work on that, your spiritual side of things, making sure that you're it's basically what it's going to do is it's going to just give you that extra confidence to just, get with somebody, or definitely at the very least, make sure that you are, staying very connected with your impulses. I mean, she's telling me like, you already know this. You already know that like, there's time to go in a different direction, but basically for yourself. And the only things that are holding you back is basically like, things that you've been told, the human side of things, the fears, the worries, anxiety. And she just wants you to know that that's all part of the human you. The way she gives you to me is that, besides having, a big old smile, but like, I don't know, like you can't do nothing wrong. Like you really are just like a good person, smart, hardworking, you know what it is. And just wants you to know you don't need that like safety net. You're there's such a demand for you that like she just wants you to have that kind of like understand that you can command whatever you want. Like just as people kind of like, I don't know, like you've been in a space for a while where you're not really being appreciated. So they're only going to acknowledge you, but so much. And so she wants you to get in a space where it's like you're calling the shots, Whatever your hard work is goes directly to you, and none of this like kind of just settling for whatever these people want to give you afterwards, after you don't basically work yourself into the ground. If you're going to work yourself into the ground, she wants you to be able to really truly profit from all of that, and to have other projects and to do other things. So, but she's pretty much like, what are you waiting for? You know you are the golden child. You know that you know, or King Midas, anything that you touch, it just turns to gold. Because you're doing what you love, but it's not in the way that you love to do it. So it's time to go ahead and, you know, take that leap. But it's not really a leap. You don't need their safety net. You got a much bigger, better safety net with your ancestors, your angels, and your source. That these other people could never compete with that. But you just gotta trust, fall into it. But she's saying, you know, from what she knows of you, like there's no reason not to trust fall. There's no reason to think that it wouldn't go right. It'd be just fine. Ashe.
Ashe. And look, girl, your grandma got into me for a minute because she was like, and you, why you not doing your work? Look, I done pulled out my tea lights. I'm sorry, grandma. I'm over here about to do my work. All right, because she got on me, and we lost Miss Moon for a moment. So we're gonna just wait and see what's happening with her.
She's coming back now.
All right. When she comes back, y'all, we got Miss
child. I don't know what they did, child. Listen, the energy is strong because they kicked my ass out. But go ahead, child. Where we at, honey?
Yes. So we I was just saying her grandma got into me too with her energy. She was like, you better do your work. And I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
Moon just got on me earlier. My work. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna clear grandma out. We got Miss Paris with an ancestor reading. Do you want to look and see who else we got on Skip the Line? Because Drew said he sent a donation.
Yes, we got Drew for ancestor reading. So we got Drew for ancestor reading, and so we got next Miss Paris for ancestor reading, child.
All right. Ayana said, thank you, Ashe. You are welcome.
Kelly, how are you in YouTube land? Make sure you hitting that like and subscribe button. She says she would like to be added to the free list, Miss Kelly and YouTube.
Okay. All right. And y'all know I'm just going to let y'all know our free list is long, y'all. So if you want to get a reading, free readings normally stop at 11 unless we're doing something different. And we'll let you know if that happens. However, they normally stop at 11. So if you want to ensure you get a reading, please skip the line. Right now we got Lovejoy and Drew are next after Miss Paris.
No, we got Paris next and then Lovejoy.
So after Miss Paris, we have Lovejoy and Drew.
And then
and then on our free list we got Zena, Dawana, Shateria, Luis, Marcus, Tamo, Audra, and Kelly. Okay. So let us know, Ashe.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get the ancestor reading together for Miss Paris. Let me go ahead and connect now that we're back. Okay, hold on, Ashe.
Y'all also don't forget it's Thursday. Burn a bay leaf. Get that money energy in there. It's Jupiter Day, y'all.
Me, but not on the free list, okay?
That's what Alicia said.
Was I put on the skip the line?
Dawana, yeah. Was you put on skip the line? No, I didn't get it.
She's on the and she's on the paid list, right?
She's on the free list.
No, she's cotton candy, right? So that should be, hold on.
She's Dawana is on the free list.
Who did I tell you that was next after Paris?
Lovejoy.
Hold on. Let me see if Miss Dawana. The one that cotton candy. Let me see, child. I think you was put on the free list. She was, right?
She said when she put on the skip the line. So she made a donation, she said.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. How did you make it, beautiful? Hold on, child.
Didn't you do a PayPal to Ameris or something, or something to something?
I haven't received a PayPal yet. I told them let me know if they send me a PayPal.
I had put the business one in there, but I don't know if that was for Lovejoy though. Let me make sure. Hold on.
I don't have no PayPals.
Dewana. That's love. Who? No, Dewana's cotton candy. Okay, okay, let's get into it correctly. So what I sent you, sis, that was for Dewana.
I sent it back to you.
No, I'm saying so that's for Dewana.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't Lovejoy, it was Paris, Dewana. That's why she was asking. Okay, we got you, Queen. Okay, child. Drew.
So Lovejoy did not send a donation?
No.
She said she did.
Dewana, I got Dewana. And that's who I got from PayPal. So Dewana is cotton candy for sure. So we got cotton candy, we got Drew, and then we got Miss Fee who just sent a donation in.
Okay, so Lovejoy, if you sent a donation, please let us know where you sent it to. Otherwise, I guess I need to put you on the free list. Okay.
Oh no, we got you, Dewana. We got you, beautiful. Okay. All right, y'all. So hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and clear it. Get my instant going because there's too much energy in here, child. Okay, way too much.
We are on Paris. We are on Miss Paris. If anybody, I sent PayPal. Which PayPal did you send to? Oh, no, Dewana, we got you. It's Lovejoy that we are missing. We're trying to figure out if she sent a donation.
So we're on Paris for ancestors.
We are on Paris. Ooh, energy. Oh, okay.
All right, Miss Paris for the ancestor reading. All right. Thank you. Here we go. All right, give me 1 second. Let me connect from Miss Paris real quick. I got my sage already burning. All right. I've connected with who they want to bring forward. I got all kinds of chills. You wish you had a mom that would log on here with you. It's all right. Sometimes you got to log on with yourself. Okay?
You can have my mom.
Don't be whispering.
I got one for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Miss Paris. So I asked Spirit to bring forth what ancestor they have for you. And so right away, Spirit brought, I know her energy anyways, child. But anyway, they brought forth the Queen of Wands, Grandma. They brought forth her because she wanted to come to you at this time. She said, Paris, you got to understand that people will try to make you think that something wrong with you when it's not. She said, it's nothing wrong with you. She says, you know what it is. You got to come into a space in your heart where you realize that love ain't always what it looks like. Love is something that comes naturally. She said, you got to stop forcing stuff. She said, I'm sick of it. You know who you are, right? You know who you are, right? Don't let that. She said, she putting her hands on her hip shout. She said, I don't like them. I don't like it. I don't like it. She says, I don't want you hurting like this for no reason. You don't have to hurt. She said, you're beautiful. You smart. Miss Queen of Wands. Yes, she did. She says, you know what you want, and you got to realize that you ain't getting it there. So it's time for you to be happy. Happiness is important. She said, I'm going to say this real quick because I don't know why she's saying this. Something about check on your grandpa. Check on your grandpa. Make sure he's okay. She says that's why, because he don't listen. And she ranting about how he don't listen. So I don't know what grandpa she's talking about, but she's saying check on your grandpa. Make sure he's okay. He don't listen. He think he have it together, but he don't. I helped him with everything until I got sick, she said. Okay. Yes, Grandma, I heard you. Okay. So she's drawing me to the 10 of when for you. She says the end of a situation that brings sadness, but also is going to bring a weight off your shoulder. So yeah, you're going to feel sad. And that's what she's confirming, that, yeah, there's sadness there. However, the opportunity for happiness is right around the corner. So it's like, you got to let go to be able to receive the happiness you deserve. And Grandma says, you have it in you. You have it in you. She says, stop doubting yourself because it's already in you. So she wants you to know that, look, the end of a situation, the end of all the drama, the end of you kind of really like not trusting things within yourself enough. The end of that is coming. So when you get to that new space, don't doubt yourself. Okay. Ashe.
I also get like a grandmother, great grandmother energy. This could even be a mother. It's like a very maternal energy. So to get clarification, I went to the card. I get the Empress, which again is a strong female energy. And she's kind of just like,
wait, stops this. You said you got the what?
The Empress.
Okay, cool.
The Empress is again a strong female energy, and so first of all, this card is kind of telling me you got to clarify for me, is somebody around you pregnant or just had a baby? Because I keep feeling and seeing like a pregnant person. So this could be something that's coming in the future, or this could be, energy from somebody who's around you if it's not you, if it doesn't resonate, but there's a baby somewhere happening. Anyway, with the energy that I get from, I'm gonna go with grandma, great grandma. She's kind of just like really worried about you emotionally. Your emotional turmoil is what she's more concerned about. She said you hold a lot of stuff in, you hold a lot of stuff back. You don't really go to your feelings and express them the way you should. You can't heal like that. And there's some trauma and some separation issues that you have that you're not really focusing on. I kind of feel like you more pouring from yourself to other people instead of pouring into yourself. And in this season, honey, we can't do that. And being empathic and being intuitive and going through your journey, we want to help people. That's what we end up wanting to do. We want to help people. But the first step to helping other people is to first help yourself. So the message that I get in the card is that all your emotional and financial needs will be met in time. You're entering a time of great happiness, great happiness. And the Empress card is one of those cards, like I said, like a motherly energy, because it offers comfort. It offers familiarity. It offers, like, when you're sad and you're scared and you go run to your mom. It offers that type of energy. Like, I'm here to protect you. I'm here to fix it for you. Give it to me. If you can't carry it, then give it to me and let me carry it. So she's kind of like, I'm here. I have your back. Why don't you ask me for help if you need help? So that's another thing that you should try to do if you don't have an altar already for your energies, your ancestors that are around you. You should go ahead and do that, because they are here for you. They are definitely here for you. They're in your corner and they got your back, and they worried about your emotional health. And then the only other thing that I'm getting is you got a lot of creativity. You got a lot of creative energy. Why are you not really doing anything with it? Like, you really got to do something with it, because if you don't do anything with it, then it just kind of like sits there. But the thing about great ideas and stuff, it all started out as an idea. Then you wrote it down, then it was a plan. Then you have to manifest that plan, and then it becomes a franchise. Then it becomes a multi-millionaire company. Then it becomes something. So yeah, maybe it was just an idea, but your creative mind is gonna take off, and you're gonna have so much money, sis. But you kind of just sitting on something, and you need to really, really like express that and build on it and let it manifest. Okay, Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, I have a grandmother energy and saying, spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you. She's telling me, she's like, I don't even know if she knows she has wings sometimes. Like, I don't know if she knows that she can soar above all of this muck and this yucky stuff that's going on and stuff. Like, that's not her situation. She don't have to stay in that. She's not stuck. She can fly above anything, but she's got to believe that she can do it. She's saying sometimes it's almost like you're staying in the dark just because you've been there before, because it's a familiar place. She wants you to get out of that. She wants you to understand there's always light. You can always break through the dark and find some light. She wants you, it's another one where she wants you to focus on, God or whatever that is, whoever, just to give you that peace and the parts of yourself that you can start to embrace, to give you that peace, to give you that, because the way she puts it to me is that if you're seeking that from other people, there are some people that they will never be satisfied. They're always going to make you do something else. They're always going to be something else that you didn't do or something else that you could do, because they're not happy with themselves. They're never. But she wants you to get rid of that. She wants you to just start turning to you and being happy with you, because the way she puts it is she would rather fumble in the dark by herself, than to be in it with somebody else, basically. Like, it's one thing if you're on your own and you got to find your way. But when you're on your own and with somebody else, so you're not on your own and you're trying to find your way, then their way is getting in your way. You know what I mean? So it's like he feels like there's somebody that's always going to end up keeping you back if you give them that opportunity to just kind of like judge you and question you. You got it. You don't need these people. What you need to do is remember who you are. What you need to do is believe in yourself. What you need to do is spread your wings and fly and give it a try and know that you can. You can never really make her not proud of you. So don't worry about losing anybody's love. Don't worry that anybody's looking at you like because you did this or you didn't do this. That love is unconditional. You always gonna have it. You always gonna have her love. Mm-hmm. But she wants you to remember and know that's the kind of love that you're looking for. And it starts with you. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. All right, Miss Paris, thank you so much. So we got next Miss Dewana, Miss Cotton Candy. So let's for a general read. So let's clear the energy out for her. Oh, my sage is still burning, child. All right, y'all. So y'all know what the vibes are that we are on tonight, y'all. So make sure y'all hitting the like, subscribe button. If y'all coming in, leave a comment. And you are so welcome. And just so y'all know that when y'all come in here, Spirit is speaking. So listen to the messages, okay? All right, y'all. So let's clear energy out for Miss Cotton Candy Dewana. Smash that like and subscribe button over there in that YouTube land or in Facebook. Hit the like, the heart, leave a comment, okay? Hey, sis. Thank you for popping in, y'all. All right, y'all. Miss Dewana. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe.
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 Look at Frankie. I told y'all he be in them comments, child. He be reading everybody in the comments. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ashe.
Dewana is an ancestor or a general read?
General. Ooh, the card jumped out. So I don't know. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, Miss Dewana. Ciao. All right. So much love. Hey, Oceany. Thank you for joining us each and every week. Y'all coming in, hit that like button, y'all. All right. Miss Dewana, for you, I got the Queen of Wind. The Queen of Wind. And so when I study the energy from Spirit, it's repeating something they keep saying that they told you in your own mind, releasing situations or people or things that no longer serve you. And so when they're giving it to me, it's like, they don't care what it is, child. I don't care what it is. It's like, you got to realize who you are. And so if it don't align with what you want, or they're not, it's like people will show you who they are based on their actions, not on their words. So Spirit is saying, let that stuff go. They want you to focus on your career, or whatever this thing you've been talking about. Like, oh, I want to, I'm doing this and I'm focused. They say, keep your mind focused on that. When things are coming up your way, Spirit is saying, like, don't even start panicking about it. Almost like laugh it off and know that there's always going to be a solution for you. It don't matter what it looked like. It don't matter what people is talking about. It don't matter what's happening. Spirit is saying that they're always going to make sure you straight, but they want you to keep your focus on that, because sometimes you get distracted. Okay. And so Spirit is talking about love is also something that's important to your heart space. And so before love can be correct, I don't care if you have anybody right now or you single, whatever this is, it's like you got to heal you, because you attracted some things that are not correct. And so Spirit is saying, go into your heart space and get to know you better first, and then you're going to attract the love you're looking for. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Dewana, I don't know what's going on with you as far as your love life, sis, but I get the 5 of winner for you, the 5 of winner. And just like Moon was just saying, like, some, walk away. We're going to do that in this season. We're going to do that, because the same thing I got is walk away. I got walk away. There's some people who are not telling you the whole truth, sis. People are lying to you, and they trying to make you feel like you crazy, like your intuition is not on point, like you don't know what you know. That's because they're scared. They know that your intuition is on point, okay? They're scared. They're scared that you know what you know. They're scared that they shit about to be found out. They scared that they about to get their whole shit laid the fuck out. They don't want no smoke. And they're lying to you, okay? They're not telling you the whole truth. Also realize what you thought you wanted may not be the best choice for your higher self. Sometimes we have to sit down and be like, all right, pros and cons, pros and cons, pros and cons. And I feel so high school when I say that because they teach us that in school. Well, they used to anyway. I don't know what the hell they teach them now, but they used to teach you pros and cons, okay? And so when weighing our pros and cons, you have to do that with relationships too sometimes. Like, yes, I got this, and this from this person, but is it worth the 9,000 other things that are negative, or vice versa? You know, maybe it isn't. And sometimes we have to realize that it's us that is toxic. It's us that has to change. So sometimes we have to set people aside and be like, look, I have some healing to do. I got some shit to do for me. I can't deal with this right now with you. So I'm going to come back to you at a later time. Okay. However that looks for you, whatever that means for you, whether that means you walk completely away from a whole relationship or a whole situation or whatever, or you just start taking more time for you, that's whatever. But you just have to start with acknowledgement. Acknowledge that, okay, this is the situation, this is the problem. And then work on what the solution is going to be. Everything doesn't have to happen overnight, but it is talking about there's a better choice for your happiness. And that there are some things that are happening right now that are just not worth your effort. And so if you look, there's like two people behind walking away. And then this person is just like, fuck it. And they walk in the opposite direction. Those two people in the background are walking away together because they was shady as fuck in the first place. They was shady in the first place. You walking away alone, but you walking away towards a brighter future. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got emotions are running high. So what Spirit's giving me is that you're stressed, you're hurt, you're emotional. But they're saying like you don't really see what's in front of you. And what's in front of you is you. And that it's time to, you kind of trying to avoid that relationship, and you're trying to, you know, distract yourself, throw yourself all into somebody else, or, you know, take care of these other things, and you're running away from you, you know. And the thing is, they want you to turn to yourself so that can feel good, because you're going to be with
again, Red Tiger. I'm sorry. You said what? You say that again, because I said Spirit said she on. You said you're running. Say that again. Say that again.
You're running away from you. It's like, you know, it's like you're doing everything you possibly can to make these other things work. Anything to distract you from spending more time and being with you. And Spirit wants you to do the complete opposite, because as long as you are looking to find purpose or any kind of love, even if you don't realize it, in other people, it's always going to leave you at a deficit. It's always going to leave you in their control. You know, they can do whatever with you at their whim. So Spirit is really saying, like, look, you've been with you. You're going to continue to be with you. It's time to start loving on you, tuning into you. Your abundance really comes from the strength of the relationship that you have with you. Because once you totally accept yourself and start to just say, you know what, I am worthy. I am this. I am that. Then you have a better time convincing somebody else otherwise, you know, that same thing. Otherwise, just looking to try to, you know, change, twist, hurt yourself, you know, to get that acknowledgement from somebody else who may at the last moment, after doing all that, say, nah, still not good enough. So Spirit really wants you to understand, the more that you feel badly and that you're out of alignment and your emotions are running high from trying to be there for somebody who ain't gonna recognize it, like, all that energy and time can be spent with you, but you don't even think you're worth that energy for you to be in touch with you. And they want to say because that's where everything stems from. It's a time to pour into you and let that run off into whoever wants to be there for it. And there will be there somebody who will be there for it. Okay, don't think you think that nobody is going to kind of really accept all of you and be there and love you all the way sometimes, because you haven't really tried it. You tried it when you was young, but you haven't really allowed yourself to just be and not worry about what somebody else thinks about it. Get to get to know yourself and let whoever's attracted to that come, but they will come. But you're gonna be so busy loving on you and discovering you that, you know, again, it's gonna be a compliment. It's not something that I'm looking for completion. I'm looking for acceptance because I haven't even accepted myself. It comes from you first. Ashe.
Ashe. Ooh, child. The spirit is working tonight, child. Because when you said that shit, I heard it in my head. I said, hold on, repeat that thing. Make sure y'all coming in, hitting that like, subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, hit a like, a heart, leave a comment, giving us a lot of love. Okay. Peace to y'all. All right, y'all. We're going to keep this thing moving. We got Mr. Drew, the peace to the king, Drew, for an ancestor reading. Ashe. All right. So give me 1 second to connect. Clear some energy out as we do so we can allow Drew. So we got also Miss Joelle. Miss Joelle coming in with the skip the line. An ancestor reading for Miss Joelle. Much appreciation to you, Miss Cotton Candy, aka Dawana. We love and appreciate you for giving us love, okay? All right, y'all. All right, Drew. Okay, so give me one moment. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got the energy in here for the ancestor, and I can tell y'all once I get into it who's here. And listen, they made it very clear. So let's go to the card they want me to do. Ashe. All right, Drew. Okay. Thank you. All right. So when I asked Spirit and I meditated for a second to say who they bring forth to me, they both a female energy. This is the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen. This is a grandma. This is a matriarch. This is somebody who really who wants to come in and give you a lot of things for yourself. She said, I don't know your full name. I don't know if it's Andrew or Drew or not, but she keeps calling you something different. But anyway, how she keeps saying it, she says, why you keep giving people your heart that don't deserve it? What are you doing? She says, you so scared of love because love has not showed up the way you wanted it to. You afraid, and so now you stuck and you dealing with some stuff. She says, I mind my business. I don't care what you do. She said, I don't care what you do. That's not her business. She don't care about that. But what she does care about is that you not giving yourself enough credit to realize that you don't have to settle for shit, for nothing. Now, grandma says she didn't say shit. I said that, but this is what, you know, but she's giving me that strong energy. She says that you don't have to settle for nothing. She says, where are you, Drew? She said, where are you? Where are you? You forgot about yourself. You forgot about who you are, Mr. Creative. She said, Mr. Smart Guy. She's like giving you all this encouraging energy, okay? And so it's funny that she says that because she made me like pull 2 cards because she's like telling me what to do. Okay. So first thing was the Wheel of Fortune, and then she gave me the Dreamer card. So those 2 cards together is giving me the energy. It's like a new start is happening for you, but you're not trusting yourself. So this card is calling for you to trust yourself and let this thing in your head go. You think it's your heart, you think you in love, but it's your head telling you that. It's false lies. And so what they're saying is take a leap of faith on yourself in this season. Step out there, she says, realize that you don't have to settle a deal for nothing or nobody. You have it in you. This card also talks about there's going to be some new changes coming for you when it comes down to your career. I don't know if it means like you're going to be like, I keep hearing like embarking on a new adventure, or like you're going somewhere different, but it's almost like let yourself go. Let yourself go and kind of focus on that, and don't allow like your other shit to get you caught up, okay? But anyway, she's sending you lots of love, and she wants you to know, she says, you got to take care of yourself. What are you doing is what I keep hearing. Asha.
Right. So
Asha.
I get a male energy for you, sir. I don't know if this is a grandfather or a uncle, maybe. He appears to me not very old, but not young, like mid 50s, early 40s, maybe like somewhere between 40 and 50. Now remember though that sometimes people will appear to us in an age that they were most happy, or an age that they would be now. So it may not resonate with you right away. However, he just kind of like is walking back and forth, and then he's just like shaking his head a little bit. And he's like, you know what you're supposed to do, but you just decide you're not gonna do it. You hard-headed. You don't get that from my side of the family. He said you don't get that from his side of the family. Okay. He's pointing to his chest. So there could be some blockages within your heart space, and that's kind of where Moon was going to with it. Like your heart space, you got to really kind of clear it out so you can receive love the way you're meant to. You have to be open to receiving. And love does not always come the way we expect it to, nor does it come the way that we send it out. No one is going to love you the exact same way you love them. It's just not possible, because people are different. People love differently. People have different expectations. People have different, values, and they grew up differently. They have this idea in their head of what they thought love should be versus how you grew up and how you thought love should be. And the most important thing that you can do if you really care about somebody is unlearn all of that shit. Unlearn everything that you learned when you were little, everything you thought you knew about love, how you thought it was supposed to be received, how you thought you were supposed to feel. Let go of the fairy tale, let go of the fantasy, let go of all of that. And if you really care about somebody, you're going to relearn that with them. Relearn how to love this person. This person may not be able to receive the same way that you are. Some people learn by reading, some people learn by listening. So, you just have to be open to receiving and open to giving in a different light, in a different way. And so he's just kind of like, make sure you let go of this stubbornness that holds you back and hinders you. There's a stubbornness there that stops you from doing things and saying things that sometimes really need to be said, or sometimes really should have been done. Do not be arrogant in this season. Let the ego go a little bit. And like I said, just move forward with love and light and openness so you can receive. We're going to go to the card. We get the 7 of Spring, which is talking about, again, being more assertive, but not arrogant. And then it's saying you can not back down from what you believe in and still be somebody's friend or still be in somebody's life. You just have to be able to stand your ground on it. Every argument and disagreement does not mean the end of a relationship or the end of a friendship. You can be friends with somebody and not agree. So you can stand 10 toes down for whatever it is you believe in, and stand up for yourself and have a voice and still be friends with somebody or still love somebody at the end of the day. But that doesn't mean you are nobody's doormat either. So kind of find a balance between the two, and open up that heart space a little bit more. Do some meditation, maybe a little bit of self-healing, and everything's going to work out for you. Ashe?
Ashe.
I have a male energy for you, and I'll stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Um, Also have the physical activity card. And what he's giving me is, I guess, I don't know if you used to play a sport or just run for the heck of it or jog or whatever, but definitely more active than you've been. Um, want you to get back to that. Like that really helped you for a long time, and that's what you need to be doing. The other thing is he feels like you're just kind of going through life but not really experiencing life. So um he wants like so I guess he's saying like, like you might be out at night, for instance, and there's stars out there, but you're not really taking the time to kind of like what he wants you to do is sit down, maybe grab a chair and look at them and really like take in all of the energy that comes from looking at all those stars. If there's clouds out, lay down and look at the clouds and be more, childlike and say, okay, well, this one here looks like this. This one here, no, that looks like that, but really experience what life has to offer, what nature has to offer, without just like, because you can be in nature, you could be walking around, you could be out at night and not really pay attention to or take in the environment. So he kind of wants you to be taking that in. Again, it goes along with meditation, but just be physically active and really take that time to just again experience, because you can live, I guess, or be alive but not necessarily live. You can go along and pass something a bunch of times, some flowers, whatever, and not really experience the nature that is going on. And what he's saying is shows you is that these things all happen with divine timing. The stars don't say, oh, I don't know, I'm scared to come out. Should I come out? I don't know, what time is it? Maybe it's a good time now. They just know when to come. They know, they follow their impulse. Bees know what to do and they do what they do. It's time for you to start really, when you get into your meditation, to follow those impulses and know that like, okay, it's time for me to do this, or this isn't feeling right anymore. I feel like nothing's happening with this. It's time for me to go on to something else. But again, another situation where just re-solidify the relationship with yourself, and make sure that you're being active so that you can totally be in tune with yourself and your body. Um, but he's just saying like, you're a young king and you just have your whole life ahead of you, and he wants you to experience that life. He wants you to enjoy that life, every bit of it, every bit of unfolding of it. So, um, he said, I don't know, he feels like he didn't get to enjoy it like that, but he sees you and he feels like, what, you can enjoy things despite of what other things are going on or how things look. Ashe.
Shay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're gonna clear some energy out. We're gonna give Miss Fee for an ancestor reading. All right, Miss Fee. I know you be sleep, child. So hopefully you on here, sis. Or if not, you can catch it on the replay. Look, the sage is lit up. Okay. The sage is lit up, child. All right. Give me a moment to connect real fast and I'll be right back.
You're welcome, King. Hey, Fee.
Is that an ancestor?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So we asked Fee. This is an ancestor reading for Fee. So we asked Spirit to bring the energy forth for Fee. And so right away, they bought me an uncle. Okay. They bought me an uncle energy. This is I feel like this is an uncle because he's not giving me grandfather. He's giving me uncle energy. He's like, and what he keeps saying to me, if you look at him, it's almost like this uncle speaks about trauma happening to him. Can you see like the crutches? And he talks about like his life ending shortly. He says, Fee, you know, I did that shit all the time. He said, but it was his time. He said, Fee, but listen, what he knows now and from where he's at, he's like, look, I almost feel like he's giving me energy like he's traveling somewhere and something, but it's something about him traveling and like a trauma. But what he wants you to know is that your life can be very different. He says, I thought I was living my life to the fullest and I did. He says, but you got time to really turn your shit around. He keeps saying like, he says his sister, his family, he says everybody not perfect and you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be where they at. He says sometimes I feel like, I don't know if you feel bad because you're not where somebody else is at, but he says it don't matter, your time is coming. He says, my niecey, he laughing. He says, your uncle, he said, the realist, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, a real dude, a stand-up dude, a good dude, but like whatever happened to him, Spirit keeps saying like it was an accident, it was traumatic, but it was what he was familiar to. But he wants to know that he's good, like he's fine. But what he wants you to know, okay, the 7 of Earth, and what he keeps talking about, he says you need some patience with yourself. Like you got patience with other things with the kids, but when it comes to yourself and your goals, you give up too quickly. When it don't look like how you want it to look, you keep stopping, or you don't want. He keeps saying, "Stop that shit! Like you good, you like that shit you doing with the hair, like you. That's your calling. You're good at that." But yet you don't have patience because the money not coming the way you want. But yet when you working a job, you ain't happy because they don't want you to be happy. They want you to do what you're supposed to be doing. He said, niece, get on your shit. Do what you're supposed to be doing. He says, there's going to be some changes coming for you after the first of the year. There's going to be a lot of new changes. He says he wants you to embrace them, whether they're good or they're bad. But the changes that are happening are for your own good. Remember, new seeds are being planted. And he says he's going to make sure that this time you do what the fuck you supposed to do. He says his kids, he said he loved his kids. He said, especially my, he keeps saying my namesake. Like, I don't know if he has a son that's like his namesake, or he keeps saying little me, little me. He wants to send a lot of love or something about little me, and he wants him to stay focused. So maybe you can help understand what the fuck he means by that, but he keeps saying little me, and he wants little him to stay focused. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe. I get a female energy for you, King. Fee. I said that for you, King. It's a King energy for you, Fee. There's a couple of, hold on 1 second, because there's a couple of energies that are trying to come in here, and we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But the energy that I was trying to pull up in here is this female energy. And she says, I'm the mother's mother. So I want to say this is your great grandmother. And let me just clear out the rest of this energy here. But she says, I'm the mother's mother. So we got great grandma in here. And she's just kind of looking around at you. And she says, you're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. And I don't know, you have a child, you have a daughter or son, you have kids? I don't know. She says something about kids, that she sees the kids, she's with the kids. So I don't know if these are your kids or if you have siblings that have kids and she sees those kids, but there's some kids around you that she wants to acknowledge. And when we go to the card, I get her energy all the way, the Queen of Spring. And so um, she says you kind of lack the confidence you need to move forward. I don't know if this is the same thing that Moon was talking about, that you have some gifts that you need to kind of nurture, but it's like you lack the confidence to really move forward. And it's because you don't trust yourself completely. She said you don't trust yourself completely. There's a lot of lacking in self, the self-confidence, the self-trust, the believing in my own intuition, believing that I could do this, believing that I'm the power, believing that I'm a goddess, believing that your hands hold power, sis. Magic is in your hands. And she says you lack that self-confidence. And she said she's always tried to be supportive of the women in the bloodline. Not just you, but the other women in the bloodline. She says she tried to be supportive. She tried to explain and put into you that you are powerful, you are strong, that you are a strong woman, that you are independent, that you can do anything that you want to do, that you don't need nobody else. But you're still lacking in self. And so when we lack in self, the first thing we should do is try to heal and find out why we feel like we can't accomplish what we know we can accomplish. So I encourage you to write it down, write it down, write it down. Bad feelings, good feelings, dreams, epiphanies, animals that you see, whatever it is that you feel like, oh, what's that? Write it down, write it down, write it down, and then give it give it a number. I like to do 6 days, but people do 379, people do 69, people do 333, whatever number you want to do, write it down and then go back and look at it after a certain amount of days. And when you do that, see how you feel, see what resonates with you and what doesn't. Like Moon was saying at the beginning of the show, throw out those negative things, burn them shits, throw them away, release them, get rid of them, and start writing positive affirmations in their place. If you have a negative thought, okay, cool, write it down that day, but then later come back and then be like, okay, cool, this is done, we're going to cross it out now, we're going to burn this one, we're going to write a positive affirmation in this place, because I'm no longer where I was 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 days ago. I'm in a different space now. Okay. The card is also talking about getting balance between your work and your home life, and kind of just making sure you have that balance. And once you balance everything out the way it needs to be, it's going to help you with the peace that you need to meditate, to be able to sit down and write these things out. So it all starts, again, like I said, idea, then planning, writing it on paper, executing it. Okay. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Shay.
For you, Queen, I have a male energy and saying go out and plant new life seeds, so for your future. He's giving me energy. Is he saying like, really, I mean, your future is the thing that you should be thinking about. Like just imagining what you want stuff to look like and making it happen. Other thing he's giving me is 96, forgiveness. And he's like, basically once you're on this side, you just see how much stuff that we do that just like, it's such a waste, and it's like, he just feel like there's just so much struggle and so much fighting and arguing and this and that, and so much being ready for people disrespecting us. And he's like, all that honestly is for the birds. He wants you to know, like, all you really got to focus on is you and doing what you need to do. Like, if somebody make you mad, there's one or two things. Either they made you mad because there's something you need to change with yourself, and if so, then change it. Or they made you mad because there's something with them, then let it go and let them go if you need to. But all this holding on to stuff and carrying it with you, like that's gotta go. It's only just hurting you. It's only affecting you. And we get so involved in it, and it just gets so serious sometimes and so heavy. And it's like, but before you know it, like your human life is over. And then you just, so it's like, I can tell you that all that stuff really isn't worth it. and we spend way too much time doing that. So you say, you need to learn to let stuff go. Learn to like not let it be something that's, whether it's something that you did or thought you could do better, whether it's something somebody else did, regardless, ain't none of that stuff serving you. So you just gotta let it go. But he loves you. He's saying, you're great at what you do. You really could be great at anything. He said, but it's just like some of that other stuff just gets in the way. And it's just time to focus on, your blessings and what you really want and enjoying life. It's like you can't stress enough to enjoy life, whatever that takes. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, then do some stuff that you enjoy in that moment. But that's really what it's about. That and loving people. Other than that, but let go of any kind of anger, any kind of hurt, because that's not what we're here for. We're really here to let it all go. Ashe.
Okay. All right, y'all. So let's keep this thing moving. So we got Miss Joelle with the beautiful name for Hey Magic. We got Miss Hey daughter. You found out that your head Arisha is Shango. Okay, cool.
Oh Lord, it would be the tourist talking about some Chango. Sunny.
I don't know if I had told her. I don't remember if I meditated and told her who her people was. I don't remember, but praise. Yes, daughter. Okay. All right. She said, true. I had a dream about him and her grandmother last night, and that's so crazy they came up. Okay. There's no lies being told. Beautiful kitty, they say, the water goddess.
Thank you.
I definitely did. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember. I'm like, I feel like I almost told her like Shango was around her. Okay, cool. Ashe, daughter. All right, Miss Joelle. So let's go ahead. Let me connect real quick. Oh, actually, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 quick second. Hold on.
I sent you a text message. I need you to answer me yes or no when you get a minute. Just because you're a beautiful kitty does not mean you're going to be over here.
Oh, Lord, child. Ask me. Hold on. Give me a second, child. Hold on.
Look, y'all, this cat be all in my area, all messing with my stuff and my vibes, okay? Knocking shit over. Talking about he a beautiful cat. He is a beautiful mess. When we get our store, child, he going to be running the store. Okay? He going to be running the store. There's a metaphysical shop close to me. They have the prettiest cat, and he is so friendly. I said, oh, Magic gonna be right up in here. He ain't friendly, though. He an introvert like me.
Thank you, Sonny.
Sending love. Hanging out a little bit, chilling at home tonight. Just wanted to drop in and show some sunshining love. Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
Uh-oh.
Who we are? Joelle with an ancestor reading.
That's what wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Miss Joelle. Thank you so much, daughter. Love you so much, beautiful. And your mother is not forgot about you. You know how I do, okay? So charges to the many things that I be having to do amongst kids with stomach things and all kinds of stuff, okay? Not sick, but Joel had like a little stomach thing. It's child.
Oh, love and light to my baby.
All right, Joel. Oh, okay. I say, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what card they want me to. Why you keep okay. Thank you, Spirit. The way she keeps saying it to me is like really funny. because I feel like there's so many males that want to jump before her, but she's not having it. Okay. So let's get into it. Miss Joelle, for you, we got an ancestor reading. And so when I meditated from spirit, again, I told you there was like a male and a female, but the female, she won. I got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups. And what she keeps saying to you, she says, listen, Joelle, she said, you have all this stuff inside yourself that you need to let go of. She says, there's things inside of you that they're not making sense. You saying one thing, but then you doing another. She said, what you doing? She says, look, it's not about me tonight. She said, I want to tell y'all about she's so funny because she want to tell her story, but she says, it's not about what happened to me and what I went through. She says, I want to talk about medical. She's trying to talk about what she went through, but she's saying that it's not about her. She says she wants you to understand that, like, you got to make things make sense, beautiful. It's some things that they're like, you're being pulled away from something for a reason. I don't know what she means by that, but she's giving me this energy like you're being pulled away from some things, and it's time for you to understand that. And she draws me to the Six of Wind. Okay, and this talks about the end of challenging times. Like, and if you look at the card, it shows like this person being rode away from like a lot of things they've been through. But like sometimes we can become a prisoner of the mind, and we get things in our mind twisted, and we tell ourselves certain things and we stick in it. And then when people try to tell us the truth, we don't hear it. But Spirit is saying, like, no, that shit in your head is not the truth. This is the end of those times. It says a welcome relief. So I don't know if that means that, like, if you've been waiting for certain things to be settled, whether it's bills or you're like, well, where is this money coming from? They're saying, like, look, in this season, things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. It don't matter if you're uprooted or there's changes. It doesn't matter where you're supposed to go. You will go. So let that shit happen. Stop trying to control it and thinking that you have to, no, let things go, because Spirit is controlling things for you for a reason. So she wants you to know that she guides you on every step of the way. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. I also get a female energy for you, Queen. I'm feeling either a mother or a grandmother energy. So when we go to the card, we get the Queen of Summer. So there she go. There she is, shining bright like a diamond with all of these beautiful flowers in the background.
1111, praise.
Praise. And her aura and her light. And she just wants you to really, 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 really listen to your heart space. Listen to your heart space. And I believe it was Moon that told me one time that your heart space is your closest space to spirit. And that really resonated with me. And then I started using it all the time when I speak to people, because we are programmed to think that it's our heads that we're supposed to move forward with and listen to. But it isn't. It's our heart. And so she's telling you, like, whatever is in your heart to do, as far as your career, as far as your relationships, as far as the stress and the lack of money and the lack of time and just everything that's happening all at once, whatever your heart is telling you to do, then that's what you move with. That's what you need to be doing in this season. Don't listen to everybody else. Don't listen to them telling you what the most rational thing to do is this, or the most intellectual thing for you to do is this, or if it was me, I would do this. Take everybody's opinion into consideration, yes. But at the end of the day, listen to your heart space. See where your heart is taking you. See where your heart is leading you, and then go that way. If it's scary, if it's weird, if it's out of fucking control and you're like, what? That's not going to make any sense. Doesn't matter. Do it anyway. Because when we're scared and when we don't know what the fuck is going to happen, that's when Spirit is really testing us to see, does this person have faith? Do they really believe what they said that they believe? Or are they just play faking with me? And it's the same thing in any religion. If you're praying, if whatever, when they say let go and give it to God, and you let go, but you don't really give it to God, does everything happen and manifest the way that you thought it was going to? Or do you still wind up sitting there still praying and asking and trying to figure out why shit still hasn't gone right? You never let go. You never had faith in the first place. You keep backsliding, you keep backsliding. You can't backslide into the toxic behavior. So when we go to the car, it says trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and listen to your heart space. Listen to your heart space. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. And it also says you're taking care of too many people. You take care of too many people and not enough of yourself. You need to take time for you. You cannot take care of nobody else if you are not taken care of. Because then you have broken pieces of you that you're trying to give to other people. And so they can't heal and they can't elevate and do what they need to do because they only get in a broken version of you. Make you completely whole and then help other people, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, I have a male energy, and it says, put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. So what he's giving me is this is not just about fun. This is actually you moving. This is actually you getting out of that rut that you're in, or like just and deciding like, another card. I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone. Okay. So he's saying like, you hiding, and he don't really understand why, because he's saying because you just really don't see you, and you don't have really that love for you like you should, that compassion. It's like he's like he sees you, he's always seen you, but like you just, I don't know, it's like you see you sometimes just like you're just waiting for the right time, or you're waiting for the right situation or whatever, and it's like that right time just is right now. That right time is always, you just keep trying things, keep doing things. Like you have everything within you now to do what it is that you want to do, but you just, without that belief and without that faith, like it's gonna take you longer to get it done. That's just bottom line. And he's saying he would rather you do it like now so that you can enjoy it, rather than like not doing it and then wait longer and longer to get to, the fruit of your goodness and get to what it is that you're supposed to get to. It's not that, you got to rush and everything is done in divine timing, but it's like they've already given it to you. It's already there. So it's a matter of you just acknowledging it and just accepting it and just showing that compassion for yourself. And you're hard on yourself, and it just delays stuff even more. But he wants you to know, like, I don't know, like there's just nothing you can't do. That's the way he sees you. And you came here for a reason, and you just come too far to now let you be the one to get in your own way. Like just let it happen. Just take a chance. I mean, he's kind of saying like, what's the worst thing that can happen? But then he's saying, don't answer that. Just go ahead and do it. Don't get caught up in trying to figure that out. Like just go for it. Just jump. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So it looks like we are caught up on the skip the line. So we may do like one free reading. Who is on the free reading list? That's next. We'll do one free reading and see who's caught up. So y'all don't think we don't care about y'all. We do.
All right, Zena. If you are here, let us know.
Zena in the YouTube land, in the words of Tyrone, the YouTube. Are you here? If you are here, Zena, please comment your name. If not, we're going to keep it moving. And whoever comments their name, actually, y'all, we're going to do it like this. Who is on the free reading list that comments their name first will get the reading. And guess what? Destiny. She already did it, child. Okay. So let's go ahead.
We didn't even ask everybody where their names are. It's a long list. Is she the last?
No, that's what I just said. I was like, we're not doing that. Whoever comment first is here. Because listen, y'all, it's one of those nights. She said she started laughing. Shay for the reading. Shateria for the free reading. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do Destiny and Shatira because they commented first, and so
Kel had commented
who?
before. The new person, Kelly, she had commented.
Oh, Kel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So Destiny and Kel. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get them first real quick. Let's clear some energy out. Okay. Destiny, she get on my nerve. You know she gonna be a Russian child. She gonna make sure she get up there first. Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. Shay, we see you, beautiful. We just trying to see who was commenting first because after 11, we normally do not do any free readings, but tonight, every once in a while, Moon says, listen, y'all been patient. So, all right. So the first one is Destiny and then Miss Kelly. YouTube, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Leave a comment, tell your friend and tell your friends. If you're in Facebook, do the same thing. Make sure we have a private group so you can't share the live, but go to YouTube. You can share it on Facebook to your other groups or whatever. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. We asked that we clear energy for Miss Destiny. And I already burned my sage and my cinnamon stick. So we good to go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Yes, that Destiny's energy come through and speak for the cards that she needs to hear for this week. Ashe. Oh yeah. Okay, it fell. So we know anytime a card fall, you got to go ahead and do that card. That's how we do. All right, Destiny, for you, I got the 3 of fire. The 3 of fire, that's you all the way. And so when I study the energy, it talks about you planning for the long term. You going through life and you looking at your age, but it's almost like Spirit is saying you don't really have a clear plan. They say this is the season to start planning for the long term. It's not about panic and scary energy like, oh, I got to, secure a job and get the benefit. No, they're talking about planning for what you want in the long term. What is going to make Destiny happy? What does she need? It says they've seen that you've been working hard and that sometimes you work yourself too much. You push yourself too much, but they're saying be patient, that there's things coming for you. It says that, what do you want to do next? Spirit is saying you be all over the place. One week you want to do this and then you change it up and then you do that and you stop. They're saying you getting on their nerves with that, child. Stop. What do you want to do? Because they want to make sure you are happy, because for some reason, you don't think Destiny needs to be all the way happy. She has to struggle. She has to stress out. And Spirit says, no, you do not. They want you to tell them and affirm, what do you want your next season to look like? Because guess what? There is so much protection and love around you, but you scared and you're not really confident with yourself. So think about what you want to do. Ashe.
Ashe. Destiny, for you, I got justice. So this card appears in readings in many ways. First of all, if you have anything legal coming up, a speeding ticket or anything like that, you're going to win in the end. But this can also be talking about an internal justice. It could be saying that, you're going to win in the end, how your emotional battle, your spiritual battle, you're winning. It's also talking about fair decisions that are going to be made. So if you're in a situation where you don't really know which way to go and you're not really sure what decisions you should make, especially with concerning your child, your children, just know that there's going to be a fair decision made in the end, and you don't have to necessarily make a decision right now, but you will need to be making a decision soon. Spirit says you need to kind of meditate on everything that's going on around you, your situations, things that are happening, any conflicts that you're having with people before you really take it there again or even bring it back up into subject. kind of need to meditate on it because some things are better left unsaid. You don't have to speak on everything. But it's also talking about paying careful attention to detail. So if you're about to sign something, anything like that, also make sure you read the fine print and read it again, okay? You are winning in the season, sis, so continue to grow and glow, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 16, rebirth. What Spirit is giving me is to kind of ask you, why are you waiting for tomorrow? You know, what is it that you think is going to be better, or the conditions are going to be right, or, you know, that's going to give you a better idea to, like, you know, go ahead and pursue yourself, and pursue happiness to the fullest. Like, why are you waiting for tomorrow? You know, there's tomorrow and then tomorrow and then tomorrow, and we don't know which one of those days we're going to be gone. So Spirit wants to let you know not to get in the habit of waiting for tomorrow, to go ahead and basically put you, like, promote yourself more so. This is what they're giving me. They're also showing me, like, you like a full, beautiful butterfly still chilling in the cocoon, because you just feel like, you know, again, with this whole timing thing, or no, I feel safer in here. This is you know, what's going to serve me. It's not like you're already in good shape, and it's just a matter of, like, you know, allowing yourself to pop out and just be seen. But it's not about being seen by other people. It's about being seen by yourself, to be like, oh, okay, this is let me properly take my inventory. Let me not, you know, let me understand that, you know, we're here for a certain amount of time, at least for this human experience. And if there's things that I want to do, or if this job is exhausting me, or did you? Oh, I don't know what I said, but you know, but just know you don't need that. You know, there is a reason why in development and you promoting yourself, like, just that there is a certain timing that when you come out, and it's not about, you know, if every butterfly just stayed in a cocoon waiting and waiting and waiting, I mean, we wouldn't even know that beauty. So I think it's time for us to be able to, like, you know, not only for you to know it, but for the rest of us to get to experience it, and for you to give us the gifts that you've been really kind of holding back. Yes, why put it off till tomorrow? But because, you know, tomorrow isn't promised, today is. And they want you to be present, you know, and cut down on some of the anxiety too, because if you just start saying, you know, being more present and trying to do stuff today, then you don't have to worry. You know, it doesn't allow you to kind of get into the anxiety of, well, if I do this, what's going to happen? Or if I don't do this, then what's going to happen? Well, I can't leave this situation because I don't know what's going to happen. It's just, it gets you too much into the worrying about the future, and, you know, just try to stay present in today and do as much as you can to make the best of today. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So we got 2 skip the line. So who was on the free reading list? We're going to have to hit the pause button and keep it moving. We got Tyrone for a general and Miss LaWanda for a general. And then we're going to close the show off, y'all. All right. So let's clear some people out.
I want the world to.
She said what?
It shows.
I'm coming out.
Did a whole song lyric.
What I say? That trigger that.
No,
it was what Tiger said.
Oh,
It was what Tiger said.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
Got to let
Okay. I'm coming.
Ow! Oh, that's another one.
Oh,
okay. Oh, not the out.
What 2 people we got?
Yes, Blue Virgo. What's up, beautiful? Listen, y'all crazy.
You said we got Tyrone and who?
Tyrone and then Miss LaWanda for a general.
Tyrone and LaWanda.
Lovejoy, did you donate? I keep asking you, did you donate? I didn't receive a donation from you. We did not do a reading for you, love.
Love Jones. I don't know why I heard that. I gotta love Jones for you. She said
Yeah,
no.
we
She was
didn't.
on the free
No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. We only did one person on the free list. We ran out of time. We got all the skip the lines. If you want to donate, you can next week because we are closed out for the night.
So who we got now? You said a Tyrone?
Tyrone and
General?
LaWanda.
Red Tiger. You acting like me. We got Tyrone and LaWanda.
For generals, both?
Tyrone doing
Yeah,
ancestor or general?
both generals.
Okay. Well, so no Kelly today. Sorry, Kelly. We got to skip this line.
Sorry, Miss Kelly, beautiful.
Catch us on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, if you like.
We told y'all people don't like the wait. Listen, y'all know we don't lie. This is free reading, but people said, can we skip the line? Yes, you can. And so now you have to skip the line if you don't want to wait. But we do what we do. And so there's been shows that it's been slow. And so people get their free readings on, child. But every week, every day is different. Okay, I shall. So let's get into Tyrone and let's see what spirit has for him. I have his energy in here. We thank the spirits.
Don't be embarrassing her like that, Destiny.
Okay.
I just want to go with Christmas Carol.
Asha. Tyrone, for you, I got the balance card, and kind of when I study the energy from spirit, it says in this season, pay attention like to your ideas, but also pay attention to others. It's almost talking about like the blending of the two is gonna like really help you with like a lot of creative projects or help you like catapult to like different areas with stuff. It also says having patience, like you've been patient, and spirit says keep that. Never second guess what's going on with you, because spirit says like when you say what you say is coming. Now divine timing is everything, so there may be a timing delay for you, but spirit is talking about this card is just saying like when you manifesting where you are right now, they're acknowledging it. You can see it. It's almost an angel card. No, it is an angel card. And they also say like if you kind of keep this patience thing going, get distracted with life. Don't pay attention. Like, okay, you manifested what you wanted, set it and keep it moving. But like, do not like, let's necessarily, oh, well, if you're not paying attention when it's showing up, spirit says that's cool. But just keep yourself flowing. Like patience is really going to be important for manifesting what you want. They also say that you are not crazy. So spirit says that if you want what you want, it can be so. It don't matter who immediately follows you or who doesn't like agree with your shit right away. Spirit says it don't matter. Fuck with your own shit. Like rock with your own shit, and they say they will come. But they want you to continue to keep the mindset of putting yourself out there more and keep going on this journey, because there's a lot of great things coming for you in this new season. Ashe.
Ashe. I don't know why, but when you said that, I was like, if you build it, they will come. It came from a movie. I don't know. Anyway. For you, I get the Two of Spring, King, the Two of Spring. It says bright future and manifesting after you do the hard work. So continue to do the work, even when it's hard, even when it's rough, even when you like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Continue to do it because it is so paying off for you. Really, really, really like. The other day I was reflecting on the growth of like different people that I deal with, clients and things of that nature. And your name came up for me, honestly. And like your growth over the time frame that we have been doing Sisters with Pool has been just as amazing as our growth. You really been rocking out. You really putting your potential out there. You really like showing, you doing shows. You is getting your shit together, and people see you, your ancestors see you, people are proud of you. Continue to manifest, continue to be creative, continue to shine, continue to just be yourself, and don't let anybody hold you back from being yourself. It's saying great progress is being made. It's also, again, talking about a love energy. and partnering with people who are going to benefit you and be in the same dream space as you and in the same elevation space as you, and partnering with people who really love you and care about you. This love energy is trying to come in. You want to keep fighting it, that's fine, but you can clearly see the picture, okay? So, whatever. I said what I said. Shay Tyrone, keep doing what you do.
Shay, I love it.
Hey.
Shay, for you, King, I got innocence. And what Spirit's trying to get you to do is basically strip down to your main essence, you know, to a space where, like, you know, because just so much stuff is determined by, you know, other people. Sometimes when we're young, it's like there's the young part of you before people kind of started dictating or cutting out who you were going to be, and then there's the authenticity and the person that you wanted to be. And Spirit is saying, you know, get to that basic, you know, like wholesome, just who I would have been or who I was had these people not gotten to me. So had this person not changed how they felt like I was supposed to react to things, had this, you know, obviously I have a name given by parents or whoever, but, you know, just kind of, who am I? You know, who am I? If I didn't have this person or these people training me on how to be, who would I be? And so that, you know, they're trying to get you to simpler times without all the interference from other people, because that is your natural essence. And to let you know that basically you don't have to be afraid to go there or feel like, you know, it makes you weak or anything like that. It's time to start, you know, dropping the persona, because they really feel like you don't need it anymore. You don't need that protection anymore. And so it's time to kind of let it go. They are giving me this thing about these daggone bugs. You connect with the bugs and get to the innocence even in that. Like, I mean, I think you are doing this, but like that discovery also, like that, oh, what kind of bug is this? Or what is this called? How many legs does it actually have? You know, lose yourself in that and be present with that kind of nature. I'm glad you got that bug thing, not me. Ashe.
Look, me too. I'm over here when you say connect with the bugs. My skin started crawling like hell.
Okay, I'm like bugs.
Connecting your goddamn bugs.
Anyway, we have reached the end of the live tonight, y'all.
You got LaWanda.
Oh, I'm lying.
Yeah, Tyrone used the last not tonight.
Sorry, LaWanda. I'm about to try to kill you out, child. LaWanda, girl, I didn't know. Queen, I got you. Misguided. I got you.
LaWanda. Hey, y'all, Miss Sugar Baby is our winner for today's giveaway. Miss Sugar Baby is our winner for today's giveaway. I'll be posting it in a little bit so y'all can see what she won. Okay, y'all tune in and participate.
Virgo said, "Don't forget her." Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
That's LaWanda, right?
Oh yeah. Yes, it is. All right, I got you, child. I just said that, child. I just said that, honey. I just said I forgot her, child. Listen, I got you. I got you. Congratulations, Sugar Baby. She heard us. Thank you, beautiful, for all your support. She always be rocking with us, giving us lots of love. We appreciate you. All right, y'all. I told y'all, I see who the moderators and who gonna be who and help us out on YouTube. Okay, I see y'all.
Look, me too, because there's only like a certain amount of people who are even participating in the 25 days of healing giveaway. And y'all, I see y'all commenting and talking to each other and, you know, really getting it in. It's the same people every single day.
Listen, they said, look, okay. We said gratitude, appreciation. We appreciate you so much. All right, beautiful. So, all right, I asked Spirit to speak through the cards for you. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay. Sure. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Ooh. Okay. Um, Let me study this energy. All right, thank you, Spirit. So, Miss LaWanda, for you, I got the chariot, the chariot, the chariot, the chariot. And so, when I study the energy, what Spirit is saying, this is talking about rewards coming from your hard work. It's like, I almost hear Spirit saying, like, you've carried the burden long enough on your own, and here we are to show up and show out. So, maybe in times where you may not have seen things going the way you want them to go, or there may be financial burdens that's over your head, Spirit is saying, look, the help is coming. You see the magical, how they floating above the earth and how things are above what it looks like. You got to keep that in your mind, because Spirit is saying things are above what your situation looks like or what situations have looked like, no matter what it is. But you're coming into a new season where they're protecting you, they're watching over you, they're looking into a new, like, they just want to make sure they change things for you. They say we are looking into a new space in your heart. We want things to change for you. This also says stepping up, public recognition, willpower. So I don't know if you're going to be like thrust to the forefront for something, or you're going to be like the person who has to advocate or speak about something or be in control of something. Spirit says you got it. You can handle the assignment. Believe you can, because don't let nobody think, oh, well, she don't know. It don't matter. You don't have to know what you're doing, but just know that in your heart and what Spirit is guiding you, you're in control. So know that things are being taken care of, and you are the leader, child. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. I got the 7 of winter for you, the 7 of winter for you. And this is saying that there's a better choice to be made. So some self-reflection would be a good thing for you to be doing right now. Whatever you going through, just know that, like, some shit is just not worth your energy. So some shit is not worth your energy. Some shit is not worth you having to even second guess or question or worry or think about more than once. Some shit is just not worth it. So there's a better choice for you. There's a better choice. There's better energy. It says you're not seeing things all the way clearly. Things are not being shown to you 100% as truthful. And you kind of seeing things through rose-colored glasses right now. When that happens, sit down and get some alone time if you can. Get to some water if you can. Somebody just had told me the other day, if you can't get to no water, get a cup of dead sea salt and a cup of pink sea salt, put it in your bath and sit in it for 20 minutes and clear your energy that way. But get to some water and kind of like clear your mind, meditate, and really think about what you need for you. Because we're kind of running from the truth that your intuition is telling you one thing, but you over here like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to give it another go. But some things in your life right now are toxic, and they need to be let go. They need to be let loose. And when you let shit go and people go and places go and different things, just let it out of your life, it's really scary sometimes, because we're like, well, what do we do next? What do we do next? What do we do next? But sometimes the not knowing is the whole message. So just sit with yourself and kind of like figure it out and what it means for you. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
The water in my fish tank, it helps me meditate. Oh, pray.
For you, Queen, I got trust. Okay. And the Spirit is just saying, like, you have to know things, but not here. They really want you to trust so much that you let this stuff go. Mm-hmm. What you see, what you supposedly know, because a lot of what we know as far as our human experience is a lot of, baloney, or what works for other people or what doesn't even work for other people, but they want to just tell you what to do. Fears, stresses, anxieties, a lot of that's here and that's here. but they want you to trust here. And they want you to be able to feel like, you know what? There's got to be some basis of, I did come here for something. Even on the days where it doesn't look like it, even on the days where it doesn't feel like it. I have to, if that's always my, my go-to, or if that's what I trust and believe, then I know that from there, all things are working out for my greater good. I know that I did not just come here to be dealing with, to be stressed out and anxious and sad because I'm putting up with somebody or whatever that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Take a step back, several steps back, and get back into here and say, you know what? There has to be, I don't care if it's 3 things you write down, whatever, but these have to be your truths. There's got to be certain truths that no matter what stuff is looking like, you believe in those things and it's going to help carry you through. One is dang sure that you are here for a reason. And that is not about nothing about suffering. Yes, you may have a journey. Yes, you may have some lessons to learn, but you were not put here to necessarily put yourself aside to deal with somebody else's baloney. You have value. You have value just the way you are. You have divinity. Everything is always working out for you. So even if it's something that's, a little rough, your job is to figure that out and say that's not serving me and move to something else, not to put up with or participate in or any of that. So, but just whatever that is for you, Queen, get in touch with what those truths are, because those are the things that are going to, like, you know what, when something's going crazy, you need to pull that out and say, but this is my truth. This is, I know things are going to be okay. All right. So, and if meditation more than likely will help you with that, so you can listen to those impulses, but you dang sure know that you're not just a human being. You're not just mortal. So those days that you're feeling very like down and this and that, that's your human side. So you got to get back to that queen side. All right. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. We have come to the end of the video. Good night, Magic. So you know how we do, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. We are here Mondays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, we do not forget y'all, but after a certain time, and tonight we got the moon, post eclipse. We got so much energy. We tired, child. So check us out on Thursday. Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess. I'm checking out. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night. And make sure you guys realize that you don't got to be perfect, but you got to show effort to spirit. Make sure you trying and make sure you releasing things that don't serve you in this season. Ashe.
Ashe. Good night. I am the Water Goddess. This is Magic, and we are out, y'all. Good night. Peace.
I have to do it because Moon said you ain't got to be perfect. You just got to be worthy. Yeah.
You just got to be worthy. Okay.
Y'all all worth it. So good night, Red Tiger Goddess.
Good night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Sistas with Pool. We will check y'all on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful night. Remember that anything you want, you can have. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.